Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers. Welcome. Excited to talk to you about the gut today, and not just the gut, but things that damage the gut and things that you can do to help the gut. So welcome. Thanks for jumping on. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July and that life is going well for you. So not sure if people should give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if they are drinking things with artificial sweeteners, eating things with artificial sweeteners. Because we know, and we've known for years, that artificial sweeteners like saccharin and aspartame and some of these different artificial sweeteners are what we call neurotoxins. They cause neurological degeneration of the brain. They have a lot of damaging effects on the body, especially in the neurology. But now the research is coming out and showing that these artificial sweeteners that are found in diet sodas, diet foods of many different types, a lot of the bars that people eat, all types of different things. There's some thumbs up out there, some people that are drinking some of these drinks. They're finding that it really can destroy and damage your gut microbiome, gut lining, a lot of different things. So here's what happens. One of the things that happens when people are ingesting these artificial sweeteners, and I'll just put this out right now, we had a lot of questions on this earlier, stevia and monk fruit do not fall into these. You want to make sure that they are a good source. And that it's a good, pure, natural source and not a lot of additional things in there, but stevia and monk fruit are not. But artificial sweeteners, diet sodas, diet products of pretty much any kind, if they say no sugar added, anything along those lines, most are going to have some artificial sweeteners in them. Hey Patricia, good to see you. And pop down below where you're watching from. Love to see you guys all over the country, all over the world. Tell me what you are using instead of some of these artificial sweeteners. Give some people out there some good ideas, some recipes, some things that you're doing instead of these artificial sweeteners. So what they're finding is that these ingestion of artificial sweeteners will change and cause a morphing of the microbiome and cause the good bacteria to actually turn into, hey Jerry, cause that good bacteria to actually turn pathogenic, meaning it turns into a bad source of that good bacteria goes bad. It's going to cause this imbalance in the microbiome. Hey Nancy up in Steamboat. So we know that now, after research is showing that those artificial sweeteners will alter that microbiome. The other thing that happens is that it's going to start causing some tight junction gap openings, some leaky gut basically, that if people are having this artificial sweeteners on a regular basis, it is going to contribute to leaky gut. Leaky gut is one of the foundational pieces of autoimmune, of inflammation, of digestive disorders, all types of different things. We work on leaky gut with people every single day in office. So you've got to get these out of the body. Neurotoxins, gut toxins, inflammation, it still feeds the sugar cravings. People that are ingesting these, they actually still gain weight. Their bodies are tricked and they still are gaining weight from this. Hey Danielle, good to see you down there in Austin, restoring your gut every chance I get. I use some monk fruit, whole leaf stevia, good job, some blackstrap molasses. Here's the thing, when people ask, what should I do instead of these artificial sweeteners? Is honey okay? Is maple syrup okay? Any of those, you've got to check your glucose. You've got to look and see if that glucose is going up or if it's dropping down. And even in the first 15, 20, 30 minutes, it may spike in there. And so that's why every single patient comes out of our office with a glucose monitor. Suzette, great to see you out there in North Platte. So we've got to know before you start going, oh, I'm going to use some natural sugars or whatever, you've got to be able to test and see why it goes up, why it goes down, how long it takes, when it starts crashing, all of those things. So yes, you can use stevia, you can use monk fruit, you can use some of these other things, but still, if we're putting it into a carbohydrate, putting it into a high starch or natural fruit sugar, whatever form, smoothies, things like that, it can still make that blood sugar go up. So ultimately, what you've got to do is you've got to start changing the way that you're eating, and even your taste buds will start to change. Every single patient that comes in that we work with, after time, whether that's a few months, 6 months, however long it takes, it is actual taste bud changes that starts happening. Hey, Suzette. Yeah, you're already seeing some changes. Suzette's been working on her blood sugar there and already seeing some neat changes and learning so much and seeing, ooh, this is what it feels like when I spike. This is what it feels like when I crash. But you've got to start changing that, and as you get that shift going on, your taste buds actually start changing and you don't crave it. You go to Dairy Queen with your kid and have a scoop of that Blizzard and you're like, ugh, it's just too sweet. So that's what's going to start shifting, and that we don't just need, ooh, more Diet Cokes because we want to satisfy that craving of sugar. We actually want to change why the body is craving that sugar in the first place. So yeah, this is some amazing research, some great stuff out there that we're looking at. We can't just go down this path of, hey, let's lab create something that's like sugar that isn't going to be as bad. Well, on some levels, it's worse than sugar. So the artificial sweeteners, they should really be labeled as neurotoxins and have warnings on there. And this is something that unfortunately isn't going to happen anytime soon because it's such big business, so much money in this process. But each and every one of you need to come up with another way to get that sweetener at first, but ultimately get to a point where you don't need that sweet. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. You don't need that sweetener. You don't need that little extra jolt, that you're satisfied with the foods that you're having. So everybody, great to see you. Hey, Misty, good to see you on there as well. Just use monk fruit. You know, it's interesting. Some people just like stevia. They love the taste of stevia, but other people cannot handle it. Misty likes monk fruit. Some other people don't really like that flavor of it. It's got an aftertaste or whatever. So try some different ones, get started there, and then start weaning down and use less and less. And ultimately, your taste buds will get used to not having that sweetener, not needing that extra Diet Coke or Diet Dr. Pepper every single day there. So great having everybody on there. Hey, Cher, great job monitoring that blood glucose levels, and hopefully Alicia got a hold of you yesterday as well. Yeah, glad you enjoyed the book, my blood sugar book. Thanks for the plug there. So Blood Sugar Doesn't Lie. Sorry, it's backwards. This is from Amazon. Everybody can get it on there and go through tons of information. It is made to be thin and easy to read, and you get lots of information out of the book. So check that one out. It's really a foundational piece for every patient that comes in. So again, the artificial sweeteners, research is showing, damages the microbiome. That good bacteria gets altered, and it damages that gut lining and causes leaky gut. So get it out of your house, get it out of your diet, whether that's a drink, in a food, anything like that. Take charge of your health today. Start getting back to where you know your body can handle that blood sugar, can handle the food, and that you're eating the way that we were intended to eat. So great having everybody on. If you've got any questions, anything at all, pop down below. We watch these all the time, and great having you. Make it a good week, guys. Bye-bye.